Just fell away. You know, I had today, and then it was gone. Like a little, I don't know, like a flashlight when you turn it off. That's how today felt. I woke up, I filmed a little, and then had lunch, and it all went by in what felt like half an hour. But it was really actually 4 hours, actually 6 hours, just melted away. And I'll never get that back. Isn't that weird? You can't ever go back. You never go back in time. That's so odd to me. How there's just that one direction. Ooh. That you always have to stay in. It's don't get it. Leaves from the vine. There's like this time, and I was thinking about this today. Would you rather live your life like you could live 1 million years, or live your life like you lived it one day? I think there's kind of an art to living with patience and living the slow life that people don't understand. What are you really in a rush for? Material possession? Stability? Now, what's it worth to you, really? I don't know. But I think the man that lives their life slowly really knows that it never really meant to be. That success, that want, was never really that great. What you really wanted was enjoyment out of your life, not all these successes that don't really matter. The money, the fame. If you take it slow, you can still produce something that you're really proud of, but not have to spend so much time thinking about it. I think one thing that people do is they treat a year like a time you have to keep, but you really don't have to. You can just let it go. You can let that year go. See where it takes you. What's your rush to get into the workforce? I don't understand. Yes, make money if it's necessary, but no rush. Money will be there. Time will be there. Even if it's less time, there will still be time. And what's so bad about less time? Closer to the end is closer to the finish line. Closer to winning the game. I think people treat death like failure or something that's meant to be frowned upon or sad. But death is the only reason we do what we do. Having the limit on life makes it so that people must accomplish something or some sort of accomplish something. But if you live your life without this goal, or there's a difference between slow life and laziness. I think the Amish do a good job at representing that. They don't have cars or anything that speeds up their life a little too much, makes it too convenient. They do things by hand. But they work extremely effectively, and they go quickly, and they can get things done fast and well. They're not these multinational organizations, but it's stuff like putting a barn up in a day. You know, it's quite interesting. No machine could do that to the same level. It's just not available yet. But Amish people, come on. When the village comes together, they can get anything done. They can get it all done. Leaves from the vine, falling so slow. Little tiny shell watching in the snow. You can take time to do things. It's not necessary that you always, you know, leaves from the vine, falling so slow. Little tiny shell washing in the home. I think when your life is over, if nothing happens, if you see God, the Buddha, anything, get sent to hell. I think if you live a life well fulfilled, it doesn't really matter where you go. Just that you knew you did something that you were proud of. Regardless of if you're burning in hell for eternity. You had a life that you thought you did good work in, then you did good. No matter your religion, no matter if you're in heaven or not. If you made something that you thought was worth your time, then so be it. Who cares about the pain in the afterlife? That's tomorrow's problem. Although you may die now, or in 100 years, or 200 years, neither one really changes this situation. You are still just a person. Little tiny shells washing. I think humans have a tendency to pack their days full of things and expect that if they accomplish all those things that they will be better. And in some cases, yes. But there's an art to taking some time to do nothing at all. Or time to do anything at all. But not something. Little tiny shells washing in the foam. Kind of excited to die. Not now, but later. I think that would be a good experience for me. This sounds stupid, but it's true. When you just let your days melt by until you're dead, what will you have? I don't think it matters, but you will have death. And it will have you. And that'll be the end. Unless you get reincarnated. It's interesting. There's this movie about a dog getting reincarnated in a bunch of different ways. And it's not a good movie. But it makes me think, if you did get reincarnated, does everybody have the same soul? Does everybody have qualities that they are genetically predisposed to? I don't know. I think so. I mean, your level of cortisol that you emit, or like the activity of your pituitary gland, that all matters, but how would you know how much it matters? How many hormones shape a man? I don't know. Enough, surely, but can't really put a number on it or really measure it at all. It's just something.